Okay, there we go.
Okay, there's Trap. I was just about to message you.
Oh, I'm here.
How are you, buddy?
Doing well.
Yeah? That's good.
There's so many notifications. Guys, please. So I'm trying to design a new D&D character.
Of course you are.
Yeah. And I'm having such a hard time with his outfit.
We believe in you.
Thanks.
Maha. Oh my gosh. This long-ass preview. Just because in the freaking thumbnail, Trap's hair looked different and I wanted to see it.
Did he get a perm? Trap get a perm?
I can't tell.
I need to get a haircut so bad.
Why does my hair look different?
I don't know, it just looked different in the thumbnail. It doesn't look really that different on the actual stream.
I'm gonna have a semi-mullet so soon if I don't get a haircut.
Embrace
Just
it.
embrace the mullet.
Become one with it.
I'm seriously considering
Kenny.
shaving my head.
Kenny, you live in Florida.
Oh, do it.
Get the mullet. Buy some tigers.
Buy some tigers.
Fight Carol Barskin.
Step 2, step 3.
Fight Carol Barskin. Like it works perfectly. I'm all for this.
No, I've seriously been considering shaving my head.
My dad knows Carol Baskin. He can hook you up.
Oh my gosh, Trap, the D&D Beyond little thing on your stream is so cool.
Yeah, it shows everybody's stats and everything.
Almost everybody.
Oh, yours isn't in there?
No.
I can change it real quick. I can do that real quick.
I'm only going to be in for one more session, so realistically.
No, all I have to do is check you off on the thing.
Okay.
Add that goddamn thing to this. The only problem with it is not everyone uses it to track their health, so okay, we're gonna order this in the same order as Leaf, Krakus, Auto,
character selection, and you're now in there.
Woo!
One swing, save.
So excited.
I
think I have to refresh stream.
What? Wait.
Oh no, damn. Oh.
Right.
So cute.
Boom. Ah.
Oh no, wait, there's a spoiler in there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nobody else look at it. Just nobody else.
What? Is there a spoiler in your stuff?
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Well, of course. I had to. I was brainstorming which character to choose, so I told you get-go what I was doing.
Oh, is Cam here now?
Yeah.
I'm here. Okay, cool.
Alright, hold up. I gotta crack open my soda.
There we go.
Crack open a cold one.
Yeah.
Crack us open a cold one.
Ciao.
Crack is open.
Fuck, what's his
Crack is open.
What is Emily? What is Sam? I've been
What?
down.
Oh, rip it and grip it.
Rip it and grip it.
Grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it. That's it.
The ripping and the tearing.
Grip it and rip it.
The ripping and the
You have to
tearing.
just immediately start screaming it though. As soon
I
as
know.
someone opens
I
something.
completely forgot. Like as she
Yeah.
was doing it, I was like, I forgot what it is.
You chose poorly.
Alright, guys. I have rolled my dice like 20 times,
Let me see how many dice.
and
Oh,
most of them have been natural ones, so there's,
Good.
there's that
It's gonna be
going.
a good day.
There's
It'll
that
be a good
going.
night for you then, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Good.
I can't roll above a 10, so.
See, I'm
okay.
usually the inverse of what my dice are when I'm playing around with them, because, you know. So if it's sporadic, then, like, I know I'm gonna have at least some decent rolls.
So my dice are weighted too evenly.
I rolled a
Yeah.
20, a 19, a 1, and a 2.
Nice.
That's how I feel like my rolls go. I'll take one die and get like a 17, and then a 19, and then a 20, and then a 4, and then a 1, and then a 6. I'm like, God damn it. 5, 15, 8. Oh, that one went off. 17.
Alright, it's going better now. No, I haven't gotten anything below 10. Last, like,
6.
okay.
16. What the fuck? 11. 18.
Alright, guys. Last we left off, you guys had just settled down into the Stag's Head Tavern, celebrating your victory in the competition against the other group of adventurers. Leaf decided to throw caution to the wind and try to get one of the people that you almost absolutely slaughtered to join him in the at the inn for a evening rendezvous. And to his surprise, someone did join him. Just happened to not be the elven druid, Azalea, that he was trying to get to come over, but in fact was a changeling.
Night Star, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hang out, enjoy. Have some fun with us.
You joined the group in a mission to go save a little girl. You guys ran into Cassian, yeah, that was his name, who begged of you guys to help him find his daughter.
How are you guys all
had
doing
been
tonight?
lost
How was your
after
stream? How'd it go?
The events at the arena. You guys found out some other information on your way out of the tavern, ran into a human girl, Eve, who was just really excited to meet some adventurers, and, as a reminder to everyone, the entire group thought, yeah, sure, let's bring this child into battle with us, and took her to the cave as well, where you guys...
That's awesome. I actually haven't had a chance to play it yet.
Started fighting against Volg-possessed Aderlanian soldiers. Everyone seemed to be able to kind of hold their own. Things, the sheer amount of them hidden in the cave, and...
Have a nice night, Night Star. Thank you for stopping by.
Did leave everyone a little tired and bruised. But at the end of the day, you guys did find the girl, Tika. And although one swing scared the living daylights out of her, she made quick friends with Tristan and Squeakers. Upon heading back towards the city of Peranth, as you guys approach the wall.
Thank you for the follow.
You guys notice smoke
Appreciate it.
billowing up near where the castle
Welcome.
was. And then on that note, Orivaris passed Leaf's coin bag back to him, ran into the city to search for her companions, leaving you guys behind. Upon opening this bag, your coin purse again, Leaf, you notice that instead of your gold, there is, in fact, a bunch of rocks in there. So Orivaris leaves you high and dry with the one gold piece bestowed upon you by Eve earlier that evening, out of pity.
And my 21 gold.
Oh, that's right. Leaf does have the 21 gold of Otto as well. So you guys are standing outside the city gates. There do not seem to be. There seems to be just one guard patrolling the top of the wall, but the guards that were stationed at the gate itself seem to not be there currently. What would you guys like to do?
So there's burning in the distance, coming from the castle,
Near the castle.
near the castle. How rough does One Swing look?
One swing. How are you looking?
I'm all right.
How do you look? I'm not asking how you are.
I'm exhausted.
How do you... All right. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on One Swing.
Okay.
Max 11 points of health.
Ooh, that was much needed.
Climb up onto his shoulders and say, "Tally ho!"
All right, we're running to the flames. At least us two.
All right. So you guys see Otto just kind of leap onto One Swing's back, and One Swing just charge into the city, with Krakus not far behind.
Thank you, Dream Crusher. Guide and Lark.
as well.
Get your homework done.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good.
With
Yes, but
Tristan
we
lower
have-
floor.
Well, Tristan has Tika on his shoulders. We probably
Yeah,
shouldn't bring
correct.
Tika
We can.
directly
I
into
think.
this.
I think to get to the place, we have to go past the bar.
That's what I was going to say.
should-
We drop
should
her off with
check Leaf's
Magda.
map.
Yeah.
Reference the map.
So the Magda's Tavern is on the other side of the city.
Oof.
You guys, the Magda's Tavern is on the west entrance of the gates. You guys went up the northeast entrance towards the lake. So you would have to traverse across the city to get there.
Should we split the party?
No.
Hell yeah! Let's do this.
I mean, we got to keep the kids safe. So let's go to the Magnus.
You guys are gonna go towards Magda's,
Yeah.
to the Stag's Head
Yeah.
Tavern.
As he
We gotta
starts
drop
to turn
her off.
away from the castle, I'm like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing? We're supposed to go that way, towards the danger, towards the danger."
Oh, we gotta protect the kid first.
Nah, fuck that kid. Let's go towards the danger. That looks fun.
We'll be there quick. Let's go. Come on, hurry up.
All right. You're dragging your feet though. Yeah.
Are you pulling on his hair like Ratatouille?
That's what I'm
His
envisioning.
horns.
He's just holding on to my horns.
Yeah, you just see him sitting on his shoulders, using the horns as like a steering wheel, and just you see Otto like trying to jerk his head back towards the flame.
You
But
are stubborn as a mule.
so you guys rush towards the Stag's Head Tavern. Probably, if you're going to go at a full sprint, I would say it probably takes you about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get there.
Okay.
Especially since I'm not the one running.
Exactly.
Got little legs.
So you guys get to the Stag's Head Tavern. It is completely empty, except for Magda at the counter. Like, well, I guess I'm a little surprised to see you here with everything that's going on in the city.
Thank you, Nightstar.
I
Thanks
know,
for the
right?
follow. I appreciate
Why
it.
would I make sure
What's
the
going
silver
on?
was safe?
I don't really know. There was a fire up near the castle. It seems to be in the vicinity of the Torre, and everyone kind of burst out looking for their loved ones, and now
That-
there's no business here, obviously.
Magna, do you have children?
I do have children.
Great.
They're
Here,
very
you're
old.
watching her for now. Thanks. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Tristan's gonna take his time to just like pull her off my shoulders and.
Okay, so one swing and Otto bolt out of the bar.
Yep.
I'm behind them.
Okay. And Tristan starts talking to her and be like, everything's gonna be okay. I can't leave Squeakers here with you, but would you like to look like him?
What?
I can paint your face to make it look like a.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god, no. Avier wants to fight against this persuasion check. No, we don't have time for this shit.
Persuasion 22.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So at this point, is it just Avier and Tristan at the Stag's Head Tavern?
Yeah, I would think we're the ones waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you
we're
guys
splitting
running-
the party.
Yeah, we are.
Shoot! All down the fail train.
All right. So you guys are running back up towards the castle. Usually
Yes.
would be about a 20-minute walk. If you guys are going at a full sprint, I would say it takes about 10 minutes. In that amount of time, Tristan
would have just done
Make-
something like a 2-minute
Whiskers,
Yeah.
yeah.
whiskers with the
make a
disguise.
performance check for me.
Oh god.
It
Oh.
wasn't gonna be anything detailed.
That's fine.
Performance, 14.
14? Yeah, you give her like a little black nose and draw some whiskers coming out. Pretty easy enough.
And then bolt.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
also
say
while he's doing that, Avier is telling Mag to like go find a safe room, like lock yourselves in it, don't come out for anything but us.
I know how to protect my tavern. I'll watch
Okay,
the girl.
well, You're just fucking standing there while the whole city's on fire, so you seem really fucking good at this.
There's one building on fire. I'm fine over here.
Okay.
Go do what you have to do.
And we leave.
Okay. So I would say that whole thing probably takes about 3 minutes. You guys will just be a few minutes behind. You guys arrive at this building near the castle. You guys probably didn't notice before, but it is actually separate from the castle itself. It's a tall spire that is built off to the side, but instead of looking very like the Gothic look of the castle itself, this one is a little more. I don't know what the architecture style is called, but it's a little more Roman in style, so it's a little more rounded and lighter. And there is a fire outside. There are a couple of guards standing outside, running in and out of the building, carrying some small kids. I would say like teenage kids. And trying to usher out as many people who are coughing smoke and burned up a bit. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of fighting going on. Just essentially rescue who they can.
Does anyone look like they're in charge?
You actually see Lord Locken standing, speaking with one of the guards. He's looking very, very concerned and trying to essentially ascertain what's going on.
I'm gonna steer one swing over there. I'm like, so what's the damage? Who are we gonna kill now? They up there?
Oh, I'm glad you're here. Look, we don't know who started the fire, but there's
We didn't start
about
the fire.
Oh my god.
Anyway, sorry.
Lord Locken reaches out and slits Otto's throat. We can't find any culprits, but this is where we teach our healers, and we're trying to save as many of them as we can. So if you guys are able to help and potentially find some of the people in here, that would be
I'm gonna
incredibly helpful.
I'm gonna put Otto down and start
Oh,
running
no,
towards
what?
start running towards the burning building. Because without,
I'm gonna try and grab onto his belt.
because
I'm going with him.
I can carry more without him on my shoulders.
All right, go ahead, Otto, and make me an athletics check.
21.
21? Yep. And one swing, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Oh God, that is 23.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So yeah, Otto grabs onto part of One Swing's weapon belt and just all of a sudden is yanked forward with immense force, and you essentially see this Goliath with a halfling tail.
As soon as we get into the building, though, I'm gonna drop off because I'm assuming the smoke is higher in the room.
Yes.
And I'm going to, since I'm below the level and can move kind of freely-ish, I'm going to look around for anyone that I can see.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation, or make a perception check.
I am good at perception. Maybe not.
Can I make one
Oh,
as
it's
well?
not bad. 14.
Yes, go ahead and make a perception check. A 14.
Yeah.
You do see, actually, you don't see. You hear some screaming coming from what sounds like the top of the stairs. So as soon as you enter the building, there's a set of spiral stairs that goes around the spire itself, and a couple of wooden beams that have kind of fallen on the stairs and broken a part of it off. But you hear some screaming at the top of the stairs beyond one of the doors there.
I'm going to telepathically tell One Swing exactly what I figure out there and follow behind as he just trains to the top of the stairs.
That's what I'm gonna do, because I was gonna scream, "Otto, I can't see shit," because my perception check was a 0.
Nice.
Natural 1 minus 1, peeps.
Got this voice in the back of your head telling you exactly what you need to do.
This is Ratatouille.
You
Can you-
figured it out!
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Me?
Yeah, One Swing.
One swing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has it been 3 minutes?
1 second.
16.
16?
Hmm?
Yeah, you're fine. You're.
Oh, I'm
you're
sorry,
kind of,
18. Not that it matters.
Still fine.
Yeah.
You're kind of using a little bit of your beard as a smoke filter, getting through here, and you guys notice there is a gap in the stairs about 4 feet wide. So if you guys are wanting to jump over, it'll be a dexterity check. Acrobatics check, I'm sorry.
Acrobatics.
Yeah, going.
It's a dirty 20 for me.
Yeah, that's a lot for me. It's 22.
22. So One Swing just kind of barrels forward, leaps over the gap in the stairs, and Otto, looking at that, is like, don't think I can make it like that, so he decides to Lucio wall ride.
Hell yeah! Got the bugs helping me out, sticking to the wall.
I'm gonna say I'm 8
makes
foot
it up
tall.
the
I
stairs.
feel like a 4 foot thing would just be like a
Yeah,
wide
it's
step for
probably
one swing.
Pretty wide step. At
That's
this
what I'm
point,
wondering too.
at this point in time, Avier and Tristan would be getting to the entrance as well. You guys see Krakus and Eve still kind of like in awe of the fact that One Swing and Otto just immediately ran in.
Let me guess. The other two are in there? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Tristan will just keep running after them.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah, Tinhead!
He's gonna melt.
Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
All right, Tristan. As you walk in, you see the same thing: the spiral stairs going up. You see the Goliath and the halfling at the top of the having just crossed a gap in the stairs. Are you wanting to follow them, or are you going to check elsewhere for potential other survivors? What do you want?
Are there other directions that go other than going upstairs?
Yes. So you're in the entryway right now. The spiral stairs go up into the tower more, but there do seem to be some rooms along. It's essentially a round chamber, and there are 3 doors. One directly under the stairs, one straight ahead of you, and one to your right.
I'll go on the one to my right.
Okay. Are you looking for people essentially?
For people, and I mean, if I see anything small and valuable away, I'm gonna pocket it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
While he's doing that, Avier has wrapped her cloak around her face and is following him in.
18.
Oh.
18. Easy enough. You do find in the corner of the building there is another fallen beam, and underneath it is a humanoid shape that is currently on fire.
The person's on fire, or the beam is as well. Both.
Oh.
Like how much on fire? Like
They're not moving.
is it possible for me to like try and pick up the beam and just throw it to the side?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
All right, go ahead and make me a strength check.
Not dirty. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
I'm just adding saving throw, or
No, your strength.
no,
Your strength score.
okay, so 23.
23. Yeah, easy enough. You just run straight forward, grab the beam, not really caring that much about the fire. You take 1 point of fire damage. I would say that is the reduced amount because of the natural 20 of it. You were kind of able to quickly move it and get it off of the person. Person does not seem to be moving.
Fuck, I have any more lay of hands.
Person does not seem to be moving, and their clothing is still on fire.
Could Avier have caught up at this point?
Yes, at this point, I would say Avier is right there. You would have seen him just kind of like
Yeet
throw,
yeet the beam.
The beam.
Okay, Avier's gonna cast Gust on the person who's on fire to try to put the fire out that's on them, on their clothes and stuff. If that is okay.
Let me have you roll a d20.
Okay.
If you roll a 10 or higher, you put the flame out. If you roll, I'm sorry, if you
Natural
roll
11.
Okay, good. You put the flame out. You did not use Gust to fuel the flame more.
Oh god, that would have been real bad.
So the fire goes out.
And then can I make a medicine check or something?
Yes, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Dope. That's a 13.
13. You're feeling around. You don't see a lot of breaths being taken, but you do feel around where a pulse should be, and we're probably beaten at about 10 a minute.
Tristan picks up the body and just runs back outside with it.
I'm okay.
Krakus, what are you doing?
I'm as Krakus running
Eve
by.
and Krakus, Eve, and Leaf. What are you 3 doing?
I'm following.
You're following
for
who?
sure.
Tristan and Eve?
Oh,
Or Tristan
yes,
and
I'm following Tristan and Avier. I'm following them in because they got there late,
Okay.
and I didn't necessarily see the other guys just go running off. I mean, I kind of did, but I followed the people.
Fair enough.
And I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on this person.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me some healing.
Well, that is 5 points of healing.
This person takes a huge breath in and is looking around, incredibly terrified of everything happening. Can't really seem to move much. He's definitely in shock, and kind of surprised that a big, beefy, armored dude is carrying him out of the torre.
All right.
Eve and Leaf, what are you guys doing?
Eve is 100% not suitable for this kind of environment. She's weak and can't offer anything, but she's going to try to
Okay.
do, like, so prestidigitation can, like, snuff out campfire-sized fires. So she's gonna try and just go to, like, all of the flames that she thinks that she could, like, snuff out and start casting prestidigitation.
Okay.
Just trying
So
to clear things out slowly.
so you guys see this this little dark-haired girl running around to the fires right outside. Are you staying outside the Torre, or are you going inside to put out flames?
I would start outside so it would
Okay.
stop spreading, and then I would slowly make my way inward.
Okay. Easy enough. I would say starting from the outside, like the far west side of it, and kind of working your way closer to Lord Locken near the entrance. Would take you a few minutes with prestidigitation. The flames are pretty big, but you are at least make a survival check for me.
Okay, what is my... Oh boy, I have not done that with her. That's wisdom. Okay. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You are able to kind of stem the fires from being able to spread more into the city or towards the castle, towards the outside.
Awesome.
Leaf, what are you doing?
I'm going to run in and explore the first floor of the area that's on fire.
Okay, so I would say to your right, you do see Tristan and Avier coming with a burned body already, a charred body, alive and breathing, and then there's the door straight across from you, and the door underneath the stairwell. Where are you wanting to go?
I'll go check out the door underneath the stairwell.
Okay, so you go. You just open the door.
Well, I wrap my hand in my cloak. I'm assuming it's a doorknob or like a latch or something.
Yes, it's a latch door.
Okay, I'm gonna first grab the water that's in my inventory.
Oh, real quick. Avier and Tristan make Constitution saving throws. Avier at advantage.
Dope. I'm glad I have advantage.
Natural 18.
17.
Both of you guys are fine.
Man, this dice. This movie's nice.
I rolled a 2 the first time, so if I didn't have advantage, I'd be boned.
Yeah, well, luckily you did state that you were wearing your cloak over your face to help filter a little
yeah.
bit. So, Leaf, you're opening the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna splash a little bit of water on the handle or whatever it is that I'm grabbing to make sure it's not super hot, and then if it doesn't sizzle, I'll grab it.
So you splash the water on there. It does steam up quite a bit.
So what kind of handle are we talking about here? How does this door open?
So if you were to open the latch, the door would be opening towards you.
What kind of latch is it? It's like a regular doorknob.
A velociraptor could open this one. That's how I'll describe it.
It's like a handle.
One of those.
It's like
It's not a knobby knob. It's a latchy latch.
Oh, so can I thread my cloak through it and then pull it open?
Yes. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. As you latch it open, you open the door. All the oxygen from in here floods the room, and the door bursts open with flames pouring out and hitting you as well.
Backdraft.
Well, I hit an 18.
What was that?
I got an 18.
An 18? Okay.
Yeah.
You take 12 points of fire damage, half to 6. So 6 points of fire damage. As you kind of get the auditory cue that there's
It's a good one,
like
Dust.
that huge of flame, and as you open the door, you kind of swing behind it, letting the door kind of slam you into the wall, only taking some minor burns. And at this point, you see in the room there's quite a bit of flame in this one. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
That's 16.
16. You don't hear anything or see anyone currently moving in this room. Krakus, or I'm sorry, let's go back to Otto and One Swing. As you guys are climbing the stairs more, you get to that first door along the left side of the stairway, and you do hear what sounds like banging on the other side, and multiple people screaming for help.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a
You
door?
wanna bash through this?
There's
Yeah.
a door.
I'm just
Is
gonna.
it a wooden door?
Yeah, it's a wooden door.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick. Is it locked? Can I pull it open?
You try to open it, and as you push the door, there's something that seems to be blocking the way.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it.
You gonna kick it? Go ahead and make me a what is
Strength check.
Strength check. Yeah.
22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay. So, without any warning to the people on the other side of the door, One Swing, just in his need to save everything around him, kicks the door, splitting a beam that was blocking the doorway, and you walk in. Oh shit! You walk in, and you see now two. I would say upper teenage years, humanoid people laying on the ground now with this beam on top of them.
Okay.
And then two more on the right side. So the two knocked down are on the left. The other two are on the right. They seem to have been able to get out of the way.
I'm going to yeet the beam.
Where are you yeeting said beam?
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the beam and tell Otto to pull them out.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll just let you lift that up. Your strength is high enough that I don't feel you need to.
Okay, I'll say because the first one was a 26.
Seeing how far his head goes up into the smoke, I'm gonna offer him my blue scarf.
Okay.
And at the same time, while I'm like wrapping it around his face, I'm gonna cast Long Strider on him.
Okay. Long Strider increases
His movement speed by 10 feet.
Okay. Thank you.
And then help him pull those people out and get him loaded up, and then I'm gonna continue going up while he goes and returns them.
Yeah, I'll grab all 4 kids.
How much can you carry One Swing?
Oh god, like 900 pounds.
Okay.
Unless these kids are all my size, like your call, but
no,
it's 900 pounds.
They're a mixture of human, half elf, and elf.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say you're able to carry the 2 that are on the ground. But there is a point where you can't really carry more, not because of weight, but because of size. So I'd say you can carry 2 of them out, and the other 2 can follow.
Okay.
Once you get to the break in the stairs, what do you do?
Just throw them.
That's what I want to do. I'm going to assist their jump across.
Okay, so you're assisting the jump across for the 2 that are not on you?
Correct.
Okay. What do we do? What do we do for your... Make an athletics check.
But that one was 27.
Okay.
And for the
One
second
easily sent across.
second one is 18.
Yeah, I would say both of them easily make it across the gap in the steps. And then if you are going to... So these other 2 are kind of not unconscious, but They're looking pretty hurt.
I'm
Are
gonna,
you jumping across with
I'm gonna
them,
jump
or are
with.
you
I'm
yeeting
gonna
them
jump
to-
with them and keep guiding the other guys out.
Okay, go ahead and make me another acrobatics check
22
at disadvantage.
at disadvantage. That's cocked. 17.
Because you're carrying two people.
Mhm.
You just make it across. As you jump, you kind of start leaning back, not accounting for the extra weight on your back,
Mhm.
and then lean forward and continue down the stairs. At this point, you see, as you've made your jump, you see Tristan and Avier running out of one of the doorways with another person.
I'm gonna follow them, like keep guiding the other two while carrying the other two, and tell them to follow them out.
Alrighty. Let's go back to Tristan and Avier. You guys make it out of the building with one swing and Otto coming pretty close behind you. You guys have found 5 people, 3 of which are looking really, really beat up, and 2 of which are moving on their own. Kenny, your battery is low.
Thank you.
Well, Crack has healed the dude that Tristan's
bit.
holding, right?
Yep. He's still a commoner, so he's still burnt pretty good.
he'll live.
Not feeling great. Yep. Likely. This
But
is
he's
feeling-
no longer unconscious.
correct. He's no longer. He's conscious. He's in shock. So his ability to move much is not very high. I will say this is a Leaf. You would actually know this building based off of a building from Antica, the Torre Chesney, which is the biggest educational place for healers, clerics, and paladins in the southern continent. And this is built kind of based off of that concept at a much smaller scale. So you guys are surrounded by a bunch of healers. So if you wanted, you could probably find a group of healers to just leave these people with.
That's what we'll do.
Cool, we'll approach them, and I also would like to ask them how many more people they believe are in the building.
So you go up there and you see a elderly elven-looking woman. We have about 27 students here. These were the night classes, so there were only about 8 or so that had been with us this evening. Others, obviously, staying in town for the night. But those 8, we've got 5 here. There seem to maybe be 3 more left in the building.
I'm running back.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Yep. So is
Following.
Tristan.
All
I
right,
run
everyone.
by to them as they run past me while I put out fires.
Hi guys.
Tristan
call for the
kind of
party.
pats her on the head.
I
Aw.
would like to say that while all that was happening, if like they were talking, I noticed the prestidigitation and I druidcraft to aid because druidcraft can do the same thing as prestidigitation. So I'm like assisting you in putting out your little area for a second, and then I'm running back in.
I'm sure that Krakus kind of runs up and sees that Eve is like manifesting all of this, these little sprays of water to help put out the flame. And as you run up, you craft what looks like a flower that shoots out little bursts of water at it, and you just hand it to Eve. It's essentially a clown flower.
I was gonna say, are you calling one of us a clown? I'm the whole damn circus.
Eve, are you going to continue doing what you're doing? Okay.
Yes.
Leaf, you did not find anyone in that room. What are you doing right now?
I saw that there was another door.
Yes, you gonna go check that?
Yeah.
Okay. You gonna just try to open it?
What's the door made out of, Ben?
Doors made out of wood. Pretty much all the doors in this building are made out of wood.
Fuck it,
it's a
I'm gonna
thick
try to
wood.
open it the same way.
Okay. Yeah, so you run up to it. You go to it, open the door. It opens easily enough, and you see kind of a short hallway that goes into a massive like chamber. It almost looks like a church, but there are it's on fire, and there are sigils for various different gods displayed across the entire area. It is large, probably about 50 feet from the end that you're in to the other end, and then about 20 feet. 30 feet from side to side. So, a long church-like chamber. Very high ceilings. So,
I'm gonna try calling out to anybody that may be in there to see if I can get a response, but I'm still gonna slowly try to approach and check it for myself.
okay. You do not hear anyone calling back. Go ahead and make. Let's say it's a big room, so I'm gonna have you make. Do you want to? Are you trying to look in small spots, or are you trying to just scan the room as a whole to see what you're if you can find survivors?
I'm gonna assume it's laid out like a fairly regular church. So if I just walk down there should be like a middle with like all the pews and the aisles and whatnot. I'll just do that. Walk down the middle as I'm looking.
Yep. So not a whole lot of pews, but a lot of what look like hospital beds or cots lined all the way down. But go ahead and make a perception check as you're going through. Did you make a perception check?
18.
18. So as you're going through, you do see off to the left side, underneath one of the cots, there is some movement there. The flames and the smoke are obscuring a lot as far as sound and sight goes. But you are able to catch some minor movement under one of the cots. Are you going to run up to there?
I'm not gonna run, but I will crouch walk my way over there.
Okay. So, like, are we talking stealthy, or are we?
Not stealthy. I don't want to
Okay.
be around head height because of smoke, and
Fair enough.
I also want to evenly distribute my weight just in case the floor gives out.
All right. Okay, and then under the bed there, you do find a red-haired young girl, kind of cowering under the bed, fetal position, just crying.
I tell her I'm part of the champions for the kingdom. I rushed in to come help. I give her my cloak. I soak it in water, and then I try to lead her out.
What water do you soak it in?
Just water.
From his water skin.
Okay,
Yeah.
Fair enough. Easy enough. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, and I'll give you advantage on it because the building is on fire. Any help was appreciated help.
19.
19? Yeah, she kind of reaches forward. This one is probably about 11, 12 years old. And just kind of reaches out and just puts her arms around you. Are you going to carry her out, or?
My character's not strong enough for that, probably, so I'm just gonna tell her that I'll give her my cloak, I'll soak it, and be like, you'll be fine, I just need you to follow me.
Okay. Yeah, I would say with that earlier persuasion check, she'll kind of nod and follow you. As you're running down that hallway more. I assume the rest of you guys are coming in. The stairs do go up a few floors, but there is still that the big church-like healing ward of the Torre in front of you, and then the stairs to the left of the entrance.
Well, Otto said he was staying up and going up more stairs after we found those
that's right.
kids, so...
Okay. Otto,
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead and move to you. I apologize about that.
It's all good.
You head up the stairs, and you see about every 20 to 30 feet up the stairs is a new door that leads into another room. I assume you're checking each room as you go up?
Yeah, I want to check and listen in. Knock and listen, essentially, or pound and listen. And
Okay.
if I hear nothing, I'll keep moving.
Okay, go ahead and I'll just have you do a one perception check for the next 3 doors, because there's essentially only 3 more doors currently.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So those first 3 doors, you don't really hear anything in. There's just a lot of fire all throughout the Torre at this point, and the smoke is getting thicker up here. So I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 15.
15? Yeah. Easy enough.
Thank you, Dust. I appreciate it, bud.
Use your
6
bugs
months.
flying around
It's awesome.
you to kind of beat away some of the smoke so that you can breathe some fresh air as you're moving up the stairs. As you get to the top of the Torre, there seems to be kind of an observatory-like room. It's domed at the top, but there is a whole third section of the dome that is glass and just looks straight up into the sky, and the smoke is just kind of building up around there, and there are a bunch of desks and what are they called? The podiums throughout the room. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
What do I see with my ranger eyes? 18. Going hot tonight.
18?
Yeah.
So through the smoke, you are able to ascertain there are 2 bodies at the other end of the dome. Are you wanting to go towards them?
Yes.
Neither are moving. So as you get to them, one of them looks to be another student of the Torre. The other looks kind of similar to the people that you were fighting in the cave.
Okay. I will. I have 2 maggots left from Goodberry because
Okay.
only so many. So I'll give them one to the kid.
Okay.
Slap him away. Hey, little fella, you okay? You good? We all good?
No effect.
It doesn't help. Okay. I'm gonna try and drag both bodies.
You're going to try and drag both bodies. Okay, so one is a kid,
Yeah.
about 12, 13 years old,
Yeah.
maybe a little taller than you standing up, just barely, if taller at all. The other is a 6-foot tall human person wearing armor. So I'm gonna have you make me a strength check.
Disadvantage?
At disadvantage.
Okay. Just strength?
I'll make it an athletics check.
5.
5. So you run up to the bodies. You grab both arms and you pull, and you're not getting anywhere with them. You start kind of caught a bit because of the smoke in here, making it a little difficult to just kind of get through and make it with them.
Alright, I will ignore the big guy and just drag the little guy.
Okay.
How far from the first floor would I be? Like, because the stairs went up.
Yes. So you're traveling up. You would be about at this point about 100 feet up from the bottom.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag the evil body first and just drop him. Because you say the stairs. Do they have a railing, or is it like just an open stair that goes around the edge?
There is a railing around it. It is a school of healing. They don't want to intentionally have people.
Is there a window in the room that he can
Is
throw
there a
down
way
it?
for me to, like, is it a wall, or is it something I can throw this guy down so he hits the bottom floor 100 feet down?
Check for windows.
So I would say they're like pillared railings along the side of the stairs that go. Oh God, I don't even know what the height of that would be. It would probably be about
How many floors? is it?
3 feet up.
Oh.
From the edge?
The railing?
The railing is 3 feet high.
Okay, and there's nothing above the railing. There's nothing stopping the stairs from the open first floor.
Correct.
Okay, I am going to make it my mission to throw this guy's body down that over the railing.
Go ahead and make me a strength check to see how long this is going to take. Just a straight strength check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
And he can't open his moonshine jar sometimes.
My God. Dear Lord.
I get hit with a falling body.
Yeah.
So you guys know in The Hunchback of Notre Dame when Quasimodo's holding Esmeralda above his head and just yelling "Sanctuary"?
Yeah.
That is essentially what this 4-foot tall halfling is doing, holding him above his head and just yeeting him over the railing, and the body just
Thud.
falls.
Ragdolls down.
Do we see this as we're walking back into the building?
I want Avery,
Yeah.
Tristan, One Swing, and Krakus to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh,
no!
17.
Fuck. 17? Okay.
Next,
Oh God.
Krakus, One Swing.
10?
11.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank God
Okay.
it wasn't me.
So, Avier, you see it first. You hear just something that doesn't sound right.
Sanctuary!
Yeah, I hear him yelling sanctuary from the fucking next floor.
It's just,
Um,
yeet.
Or yeet. Maybe he's yelling that.
This
It's probably
empty.
100% eat.
Can you say
Look
yeet in
up.
your country accent, though?
Yay!
You see a big shadowy figure falling from the top of the tower, and are able to just dodge forward. One Swing, you rolled an 11?
Yes.
Okay. One Swing, you see what Avier does and think, that looks cool, and do the exact same thing. Tristan and Krakus, you guys see this happen and are like, what? Look up, and a big body just falls right on top of you guys, and you each take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
That body
Oh,
is-
sorry!
use
I
the
got
reaction.
another one up here!
When he says he has another one up there, I'll start running up.
City's about 100 feet up.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, before we ran into here, my health was okay.
Sorry!
You would have just human water ballooned.
Ooh.
So you're going
Back up the steps.
hold on, Otto. You're attempting with a
I'm gonna
breath
attempt
to yell down the stairs, saying that
Uh,
there's another person up there?
yes. Yes.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm saying I've got another, and then I'm gonna start dragging the guy down. But yeah, I'm yelling that I've got another.
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw again.
When Tristan hears I've got another, he
Hold on.
like cowers.
We might have heard it.
Cowards.
I rolled a nat one. Oh, I can't roll nat ones. Hold on. Natural 19.
Natural 19.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Forgot I was a halfling.
Halfling.
So, yeah, you scream down there and then cough a lot afterwards. But the words do reach down to the crew. So one swing starts running up the stairs. Tristan is now hiding kind of underneath the stairs itself, waiting for another body to drop.
Okay, Avier's gonna also run up the stairs and be yelling back at Tristan, calling him a pussy.
Just gonna
Are
make
we
that
wait? Are we back on the conversation we were on? Or
No.
No, but we are gonna touch on that again, Tristan.
what are we touching?
I'm not touching anything, but I'll be paying for someone to touch yours.
I am going to pick up this
Paying
body
how
that has
much?
been thrown on me
Okay. Easy enough.
and start dragging it out. I mean, I can carry a lot because
Yeah.
I'm huge.
Yeah, no. This guy's pretty. He's big, but you're. What is your?
Bigger.
Actually, I'm still gonna have you make me a strength check.
Yeah, my strength score isn't good, but my carry
know.
score is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 2.
A 2. As you're kind of trying to tug and pull him out, you just kind of start coughing because of all the smoke around you.
Tristan just holds onto the body and like does like a squat stand up with it to start taking it outside.
Okay,
from prone to standing.
All right. So Tristan practices proper lifting techniques with his knees and not his back.
Yeah, one jerking motion, right?
one upward
your
with
back.
the back jerking motion. That's how you lift things.
Jerk with your back.
And pretty easily carries the body out. At
This
this
one,
point,
he's not going to take much time. He's just going to out of that.
he's just
go
gonna
back in.
throw it out. So Tristan kind of just drops the body on the other side. You see at this point Tristan and Krakus, Leaf coming from the doorway across with a young red-haired girl, wrapped in his cloak, around her face, heading outside. Are you guys heading upstairs as well?
No.
No, you guys are staying downstairs.
As Leaf is passing, Tristan will ask if there was anybody else.
Leaf did not see anyone else.
I'm
Did he check? Would he
gonna
have
ask the
checked?
little girl if she knows if anyone else is in there.
She looks over at you, tears still streaming down her face, and she's like, just the guy who looked like he was trying to start the fire. I was trying to hide from him because he looked scary.
So then Tristan would have run back to that room.
So Tristan's running back into the big chamber. Avier and One Swing, go ahead and make your acrobatics checks going over the gap.
19.
Yeah, easy enough.
15.
Still easy enough.
Sweet.
It's only a 4 feet. 4 feet.
Oh, right.
The
4 foot gap.
4 foot gap. Words are hard, guys. Running up the steps. I'm gonna need both of you guys to make Constitution saving throws. Avier at advantage.
Is mine at
I
advantage?
gave him my scarf.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you're at advantage as well.
I'm sorry, what check did you say we're doing on this one? Just
Constitution
con?
saving throw.
Oh, a 17.
17.
17. Easy enough. You guys are doing great with your makeshift PPE, running up the steps and not breathing in too much smoke at the time. You guys get to the top and you see that same open observatory-like dome at the top of the torre, and see a very charred body with Otto that he is trying so hard to tug over.
I'm gonna pick up the body in Otto and start heading back.
Okay. Easy
Are we
enough.
at like the very top? Like there's no room unexplored at this point?
There is no room unexplored at the top at this point.
Okay.
We did not go truly down into the basement, though, correct?
This build, yes, you did not go into the basement, but you guys have not seen a way to get to the basement yet.
Correct.
Okay.
All right.
Nor do you really know if this building has a basement.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, am I at disadvantage hopping across the 4-foot gap?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you're not carrying me across the gap.
No.
I'm going to
Okay.
try and wriggle out. But I am going to, I'm going to look for anything else other than the bodies up in that top room. I'm not going to go down yet.
Okay. Anything in particular that you're looking for?
Area where it would have, can I find kind of an area where the fire started or any kind of proof of the spark to the fire with my hunting and tracking skills?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Can I also do that?
Are you staying upstairs with Otto?
Yeah, I haven't left yet.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can. You can either have.
Oh shit, natty 20.
Okay. I was gonna say
Nice.
one of
I
you
got
can roll
15.
at advantage, or you can roll, or both of you can roll. Yeah. So natural 20.
So 24 survival.
24 survival. Okay. Yes. So you guys are able to find. Gosh, I wasn't expecting to have to describe this device yet. It kind of looks like a shield, but in the center of the shield, it kind of bowls down, and as though it would hold either some kind of device or liquid in the middle. It is completely charred at this point, and this would be the source of where most of the burning is happening around the observatory.
We should
If you don't want to take it, I can carry it if you want. Well, I can take this here if you don't want to carry it yourself.
Sure, I think we should just take it regardless.
All right, I will
Be my
take it.
guest.
And, well, I assume we fly because we seem like fools just standing up here.
Oh my
Yeah, we should
God.
get the fuck out.
You're welcome. Yeah, we'll bolt out.
Fly, you fools. So you guys run down the stairs. Everyone, I would say, go ahead and make dexterity or acrobatics checks going over the gap.
Oh, that's
Tristan.
an 8.
An 8. Okay.
It's 14.
14?
Mine was an 18 to get across.
14 and 18 make it across just fine. Avier, as you're kind of
Ruh-roh.
sprinting down the stairs, you trip and fall through the gap in the stairs.
Uh-oh.
It's not a far drop, and I lost my fall damage. It's about 10 feet down. So you are going to take, where is my d6? 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Dope.
To help her out, I'm gonna cast my Mage Hand Bugs to help her like climb out and get back on track.
Oh, she's on the bottom floor now.
Oh, is it on the bottom? Okay, she dropped
Yeah,
all the way to the bottom.
Yep.
Okay. Continuing down then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'd known it was a 10-foot drop to the bottom, I'd have been taking that shortcut the entire time.
Just wee.
It was time for walking when there's a drop right here.
And at this point, Tristan, you have entered the room across the way. Same thing. Big, huge room, about 50 feet to the end, and then width-wise about 30 feet across. The bed at which Leaf would have found the little girl is about 20 feet into the room. There's still altars at each of the different areas for the gods along the wall, and kind of like a pulpit area at the far end.
Okay. Can I pretty much see it, the whole room, or are there any
It's pretty obscured in smoke. You can see you can see the end of the room, but it's kind of difficult to.
Okay. And crack is followed, right?
Yes, I did, and
Yes,
I was
correct.
going to see if I could.
So Tristan says the crack is. There are a lot of dark places in this room, and in the world, and they're usually full of peril.
Boo. Boo.
Not too bad. I'd like to.
I just
Lord
heard
of the Rings.
I heard the moan.
Not.
That's the Lord of the Rings.
Yes,
The night is dark and full of peril.
The world is indeed full of peril, and there are many
Oh.
dark places.
Fair enough.
It could have equally
I
been a
heard-
Game of Thrones reference.
I heard Cam, and I heard the groan from you, so I'm like, I also have to do this.
The thing you have to do.
I'd like to perceive if I can see if there's another level in here, like below us. Like, is there a basement?
So you're looking for like some kind of basement area at this point.
Correct.
Okay. Go ahead and make an. Are you just scanning the room, or are you checking like every area for it?
I'm scanning to see if there is a basement because we got in here quickly. It's more of those like, is there another level that we should be looking?
Make me. Make me a religion check. No. Make me a history check. I changed my mind. Sorry.
6.
6.
I don't know cities.
Nope. You're not really familiar with the building, like what kind of buildings would have basements. So you're not quite sure if this would be a building that would have it.
Tristan just wants to start like walking carefully through the room and just checking every corner of it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
19.
19. It takes some time to go through the whole. It is a large room, but you do find another one of those shield-like devices towards the pulpit area, and at that area as well. You would probably recognize an entrance into what looks like the crypt below the turret.
When Tristan finds that, he yells over to Krakus, "Hey, look! I found a shield!"
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it looks like a shield, and that is probably what Tristan would see out of it. And in the smoke, Krakus, I would probably say you would not see it looking that different than a shield as well.
Great.
So that's cool, and I put it on my back.
Okay.
And then I also point to the
Crypt.
to the crypt entrance.
All right.
You look at it. It is a kind of like a barred stairwell off to the side, with stairs going down into darkness, and it is locked.
So locked. Okay. How does the door feel? What is it made out of?
It's like wrought iron bars. So it's like it's more like a gated door.
Oh, okay.
But like
then,
it's heavy,
Tristan will use
heavy iron.
his thieves' tools to try and pick it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a thieves' tools check.
What do I add to
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay. Natural 19 plus 5. 24.
Nice. Yeah, pretty easily enough. You kind of insert the lock-picking tools. Squeakers kind of as you're doing it, and just opens up. You guys heading down there?
Yep.
Yep.
Yoke. So just Krakus and Tristan heading down into the crypt.
This seems like a good idea.
Yep.
At this point in time, Avier, One Swing, and Otto, One Swing would have made it down first. Avier and Otto shortly behind. You guys are all out. Leaf, what are you doing at this point? You helped the girl get out.
I'm gonna leave her with one of the healers and try to follow Tristan and Krakus.
Okay.
And then
I would say you would be able to see them, considering you were going out as they were going in, and the amount of time that it would have taken to find the door. So Krakus, Leaf, and Tristan would probably be around that area, ready to go down. And that's
Oh, hey.
One Swing, Otto, and
Thank you for the
Avier,
follow,
you
Renegade
guys
Doctor.
have,
I really appreciate it.
Made it outside. Looking around, you don't see Leaf, Tristan, or Krakus, but you do see Eve.
Avier would immediately ask where Tristan has gone, if anyone's seen him.
I think he went inside with you.
Well, great.
Yeah, as soon as we're outside and the people we rescued is good, I'm running back in. We've been all the way to the top, so all the other doors are open, right?
They are.
I'm gonna just run straight. I don't remember which one was straight.
Straight is the entrance into the church-like room with the cots and all of that.
And I'm following my smart friend.
Yeah, I'm also gonna head that way, but I'm gonna ask Eve if she wants to come as well. Feeling adventurous, kid?
Not sure. I would love to.
It's
And I
getting more
noticed-
Scottish by the minute.
And I noticed she kind of was like having her cape up, so Eve kind of does the same with her little
Oh
cape.
yeah, cover your face.
Okay, so you guys start running in. You guys, Krakus, Leaf, and Tristan. You are you guys are going down the stairs?
Yeah.
Give me a marching order.
I'll go first.
Second.
Okay, so we've got Tristan in the lead, Leaf bringing up the rear, and you guys are just heading straight down the stairs, or are you trying to run down, see if anyone's down here?
I think Tristan would have gone a little bit slower.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cautiously going down. Don't mess with
Especially
fire.
because a body flew at you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Tristan's being a little bit more careful about things.
Roll me a stealth checks, guys.
Yeah, disadvantage. Okay, actually, that's not bad. 18.
Okay.
24.
Okay. And Krakus.
14 plus. Hold on. Sorry, I accidentally just closed the character window as opposed to, open.
Wow.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yep. So that is a 16.
16. Okay. You guys enter the crypt area. You see just rows and rows of stone sarcophagi. I would say at the base of the stairs they go 3 out to each side, and then about sorry, I need to look at my thing. 5 down straight away, and you guys do see 3 dark figures heading towards the end of it, through what looks towards what looks like a small hole going upwards.
What are the walls like? Is this like dirt or is this stone?
It's they're going to be stone walls in here, more like brick along the edges, with some standard wooden beams going across the top to kind of help hold everything up.
Can Tristan figure out like if those figures are do they have good intentions or not?
Go ahead and roll me. I'm just gonna have you roll me a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'll also use a divine sense. I don't know if that's actually going to help or not, but I can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Okay.
That's not behind total cover.
So all 3 of these figures do glow with a slight fiendish energy.
Oh, okay. In that case, if he knows that without making the roll, then he's gonna, Tristan's gonna get a little mad and yell, "What do you think you're doing?"
As he's doing that, I'm going to turn into a dire wolf.
Okay. I'm gonna have
I
you
just
guys. Unfortunately, with you being far in the back, we're gonna roll initiative. Oh. Oh my.
With that, I was trying to use intimidation on them as well. That's my yelling.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
It's a 14 plus 6, so dirty 20.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 9. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. So all of these guys, I would say, are going to be frightened of Tristan for the round.
Cute.
Let me get some initiative.
So Krakus rolled a 6.
Okay.
Tristan a 14. 15, sorry.
Okay. And Leaf.
Wait,
15.
What's that?
do I use the... No, I use my initiative for my class, not for the animal, right?
Correct.
Leaf, what did you roll?
I rolled a 15 as well.
Okay. I believe your dexterity should be higher than the
That's a
paladin's.
+3.
As is mine.
Okay. Okay. So you guys can decide who wants to go. On your turn, because at the top of the initiative, it's these 3 figures that are going to pull their longbows and attack at disadvantage to the thing yelling at them. Oh, do do do. 15 hit?
No.
15 does not hit. Okay, so 1 misses. 16?
Nope.
Okay. Another one misses. And hey, natural 20 and a natural 15 for dirty 20.
That
Okay.
hits.
Alright.
Bastard.
Okay, you suffer 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled max on that one.
Oh my god.
Please don't die.
We'll see.
Oh gosh.
How far behind are we?
You guys, movement speed.
I'm at 40 movement speed.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Go ahead and you guys can go ahead and roll initiative right now at just so I can get the amount of time that it would take for you guys to get there.
Where is
21.
Jesus Christ.
19.
13.
19.
Shouldn't I have
One swing?
16.
Alrighty. And is Otto riding on one swing right now?
Probably.
Okay. So we'll just use
One swing speed for auto.
speed for Otto. It'll take you guys. So at this point in time, it'll take you guys about 2 rounds.
Okay.
To get down there.
Okay.
So you guys see as these shadowy figures let loose 3 arrows towards Tristan. 2 of them missing, as it seems like from this distance they are shaking a little bit, a little worried about what's coming towards them, thinking that they had kind of taken care of everything they needed to take care of. But one arrow does find its way in between some of the armor, right below Tristan's ribs, just kind of piercing straight in. And then that brings us to Tristan and Leaf.
Oh, God damn it.
Scary ugly man can go first.
Alright, Tristan runs forward and swings his rapier, the closest one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
14.
14 just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. Okie doke. So Tristan, they're kind of. You see now a little more clearly. This is a pretty big opening behind them that does seem to be going out and up, as though they might have dug in to this crypt. And you reach out with your rapier and slash at the one. The one closest to you would be the one that fired the arrow into you. So kind of with this rage in your eyes, you pierce him right below his ribs. Kind of like, yeah, how's that feel, bastard? And kind of retract it and shake it off. Leaf. Does that end your turn, Tristan?
That ends my turn.
Okie doke. Leaf, what would you like to do?
How much water do I have left? Can you just... Do I still have water left?
A very small amount of water.
Never mind. No Molotov cocktails for now.
Also hard to make fire with water, but
Well, if I mix it with the oil in the flask,
fair enough.
that way it spreads.
Yeah, not a whole lot of water.
Okay. I'll just run up and attack the same one that Tristan attacked.
Okay. Are you trying to stealth up there, or are you trying to flank with him? And what?
Well, I would still get sneak attack because an enemy of the target is within 5 feet.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage with sneak attack.
With sneak attack. D8. Where's my D8?
Wish I had those 3 hit points from falling.
Gonna have to be quicker than that.
17.
17 points of damage?
Yes,
For the
sir.
one that... yeah, so Tristan pierces him right below the ribs, and then Leaf just kind of runs up and does like the Zorro cut, like one across the throat, one down the chest, and then one across the abdomen, and spills some guts and black blood, and yeah, he's out. So 2 guys left down here.
That's what I call a jailhouse C-section.
Oh,
Oh God.
My
yes.
God.
Baker.
Woof.
I need to know more about Leaf's backstory now.
I'm confused now.
You can also attack with your offhand weapon, I believe. Leaf.
Yep.
Are any of them within reach of a dagger?
Yeah, I mean they're
All right next to each other?
pretty much.
Yeah, I'll attack one of them with my dagger.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
Dagger, dagger, dagger.
Oi, oi, oi.
Fireball! Fireball! Fireball!
No, not down here.
Oh, heavens no.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, 15 hits.
Oh, cool.
2 damage.
1d4. 1d4. Oh, nice. Max. That's 7.
Nice. 7 points of slashing damage. Alrighty. That brings us. Does that end your turn? Are you staying right there, or?
Yeah. I don't have anything else to do.
Okie doke. Krakus, you're up.
Well, I am in wolf form, so I am just going to run up with my 50 feet of movement to whichever one has one of my friends next to it.
They're.
And-
I would say, yeah, they were pretty grouped up. It looks like they were about to leave through the hole that would really only fit one human-sized person.
Ah, yes, the one human hole.
Cut
Yep.
them off.
Ew.
The human-shaped hole.
101.
Cut them off. I
It's
think you have
my-
enough movement.
it's
You can
my
stand
hole.
between them and the hole.
True story.
I'm just going to try and bite.
You gonna go for the one that Leaf attacked, or are you gonna go for the unattacked one?
Let's go for the unattacked one.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
With advantage, that is a 14 plus.
14 is the armor class. I didn't hear what your plus was, but 14 would hit.
Yeah, it was plus 5. So yeah, that works. And then 2d6 plus 3.
And then I roll a
Strength.
strength check.
Yep, that is
Saving
10.
throw.
10 damage.
10 damage, and then DC 13.
I rolled a 10 and plus 3.
Just stays up.
Ew.
So you taste that same kind of
Ick.
delicious black blood. Oh God, please stop.
This is not ASMR.
We can make it.
And
Where's the popcorn?
No.
Oh, I was just about to make the joke.
does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
Okie doke. At this point, Avier, One Swing, and Otto, you guys would have just found the stairwell going down, and you do hear some fighting
What about
going on
me?
down there. Oh, Eve too.
Okay.
Getting down.
Can I free action yell keep one alive?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So you guys hear One Swing's voice kind of echo down the hallways with the keep one alive verbiage.
I forgot that I'm playing One Swing. I haven't tortured anybody yet this campaign.
No.
I can't wait to play good cop, bad cop in one swing.
Is it
That
good
was
cop,
always-
bad cop, or is it good cop, or
Oh,
is it
man.
bad cop, worse cop?
That was always Velatu's job.
Yeah, you were always the good cop, and I was the one skinning them alive.
That's right. That was always good cop.
which brings us to the top of initiative, which is their turn. Let's. Oh, there's only 2 left. I only need to roll 2 of these. Okay, so one of them is able to shrug off the frightened state. The other one is not. So the one that is still frightened is going to swing at the wolf that just attacked him. Oh, God, son of a bitch.
Yes. Good. Let the
Fall
hate
on your sword.
Let the darkness flow through you, Benpai.
I assume a 7 does not hit.
Oh, just that.
Sentinel.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
That would be a 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sweet. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. You do.
Oh, fuck. I'll do 4 damage.
4 damage? He's looking hurt.
Minimum damage.
He is looking hurt.
Cool.
And then the other one is also going to swing at Leaf because he just got stabbed by a dagger. Ooh, natural 18 plus 3 is 21. Does that hit?
Yes.
Blackjack.
Cool. Blackjack. And that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
You still up?
Barely.
Okay. Just making sure. And that ends their turn. Which brings us to Tristan and Krakus.
I swing at the same one again.
Tristan and Leaf. Sorry, Tristan. Okay.
And I miss with a 10.
Yes, you do. This one kind of caught wise to the reaction that you took and started backing away a little bit, causing your rapier to just go a little wide.
Cool, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Leaf.
I'm going to attack the one that attacked me.
Okie doke. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That's a nat 20.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice. Go
So
ahead and roll
that
damage.
one's
So,
dead.
Big damage.
I still get sneak attack too, don't I?
Yep.
Yeah. And your sneak attack damage is also doubled.
Also doubled. So roll your dice and double that, and then
God, I have
add
to do
whatever your
math.
modifier is.
That's 29 points of damage.
So you guys just see Leaf take a bunch of damage, look down at his blood-soaked armor, and just like starts fucking slashing back and forth at this guy until there is barely anything left of him. And he is gone. That would have killed one of these guys in one hit.
I am going to attack with my offhanded weapon at the other one.
Okay. Are you heeding one swing's words of trying to do non-lethal damage, or are you going for the kill?
A lot of silence here.
I attack with my dagger, the pointy end.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm glad we have this moral dilemma.
Murder hobos, yeah.
It's an 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no.
He was looking hurt too.
Yeah.
It's only a dagger.
It is only a
6.
dagger. 6? Ooh. That was close. That was close. He is looking within an inch of his life right now.
1 point.
Which brings us to Krakus.
Don't kill it.
Or kill it. Do your thing. Do what you want to do.
Look what they did to my clothes. Killed him.
I am going to non-lethally bite.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That's an 11.
11 does not hit. He's hurt, but he is not wanting to be bitten by a wolf again.
I didn't roll at advantage. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you do get advantage here.
That's a natural 20.
Non-lethal nat 20.
A non-lethal nat 20.
For a thing at 2 hit points. I would say you reach forward, and...
I'm not trying to drag it to the ground.
Just rip his leg off. He'll be fine. I got rope. We can try a tourniquet.
So
Oh my God.
you lunge forward, and you grab him by the throat, but don't bite down. And at this point in time, this is when One Swing, Avier, and Otto come running into the room. Right
Do we
behind.
see the hole that they came through?
Yes, you do see the holes that they came through.
Tristan falls to his knee with his leaning on his rapier.
Jesus.
I'm gonna tell One Swing telepathically to throw me through the hole.
Okay, so
It
just
curves
so
upwards.
you know, it curves upwards.
I'll climb.
It's not a slip
Very
and
much
slide.
like a duck penis.
Get me there. I'm gonna climb up it.
Okay. You go ahead and climb up it.
Are we still in initiative order?
No.
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay. You guys see Leaf and Tristan just looking. They look really hurt.
Is
Otto.
the soldier dude still alive?
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna take out the rope and tie this dude up before I sit down.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
He is being pinned by a wolf.
Yeah. I know. I'm just trying to think. Make a. What do you? Cam? I'm gonna ask you a question. What did you have us roll when we tied people up?
Strength?
I believe it was Dex.
I mean, if you're trying to tie him up, it would be like an athletics check or something to tie the ropes tight
Okay.
enough, or you can raise an acrobatics or a
Hey.
dexterity in general.
Yeah,
I
would
wouldn't
say.
mind acrobatics.
Yeah, I'll let you do an acrobatics check at advantage as well, since he's being held down by a wolf's jaw. Dire wolf's jaw, mind you.
The first one was a 23.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. You tie him up.
After he's tied up, can I like sniff up the hole and see if I can smell anything else?
Make a perception check.
Tristan is still leaning on his rapier on one knee.
Yep.
Is there smoke in this room?
No.
As I'm walking
I'm
by
just
you,
gonna sit down.
Tristan, because I've seen you do it to me, I'm gonna lean down and touch you to try to make you feel better. Nothing's gonna happen, but I'm just gonna put my hand on you, and be like, "It's okay, friend. You did good."
And Tristan kinda actually feels better.
That's a 16.
And he stands back up.
16. Tristan, I'll give you 1 hit point back.
The power of friendship heals all.
Everything is awesome.
It was kind of like a
Because Tristan
massage.
thinks everybody can do that.
It was all in
It's
your
all
mind.
mental for Tristan. It's like, oh, he can lay on hands too. Perfect. You smell what smells like halfling and bugs. Krakus.
Joy.
You said this.
Krakus smells like halfling and bugs.
No, that's all. That's what he smells, sniffing up the hole. And I cannot imagine that this halfling smells good.
Nah, I might have tooted. It might have crop dusted the sun a little bit.
Oh god.
And,
You said
know,
the soldier
they're
is still
not-
conscious, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can
No,
he?
he's unconscious at this point.
He's unconscious. Oh, okay.
Yeah. The
But
wolf
he
rolled
ain't
a natural
dead.
20. He's not dead though.
After standing up, Tristan will pick him up and throw him over his shoulder.
I'll grab the other 2 dead bodies.
Okay. Easy enough. You guys just leaving the crypt at this point?
Can I do a perception check?
Go ahead. What are you looking for? Is there something specific that you're looking for?
Any evidence of what they were doing down here, I guess.
Okay.
Other than the big hole.
Yeah, other than the big hole. That's a 16.
I'm gonna have you actually make that a invest.
Oh, that would be better. That's
Can
an 18.
Okay. 18. Okay. Looks like they probably entered into the Torre from here, and were planning their escape through here as well. Given the direction of the building and all of that, the hole probably leads just into the Paranth mountain range.
Hmm.
So you guys are just heading out.
I'm gonna scream for Otto to come back.
I am also screaming for Otto.
I'm going almost hoping that you would forget that Otto was up in the hole.
I wouldn't forget. Us small people have to stick together.
Quarterling, let's go.
I can get him! I'm going to find him! It's gonna be great! It's gonna be cool!
I'm gonna growl.
I'm just climbing.
Okay.
And I will say, as soon as I see the opening coming, I'm gonna have the bugs come around me as I'm gonna trigger that. As I get like a few things from the top, if I get that far.
It's a long, long tunnel. I would say your movement speed's 25? 30.
Yes, 25. Yes.
After about 2 minutes of running through here, still no real end in sight, just real dark.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Are you guys waiting for him? Are you guys following him? Are you guys heading out?
I can't fit in that hole. You said it's human-sized.
You definitely cannot fit in that hole.
Can the
and
dire wolf?
neither can the dire wolf. But you know who
Better
can
just to
fit
go
in that
back upstairs.
The little girl.
I don't.
The
I have to roll
guy with a bunch
something.
of armor probably would struggle. The half elf might be able to get in there fairly simply.
Yeah, I'll
Does
go.
not fall for temptation.
I'm gonna go.
Oh.
All right.
Then I'm gonna. I guess I'm just gonna wait.
All right. So you guys are just gonna go until you find the end of it.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
quickly ask One Swing what he plans to do with this live prisoner.
I'm gonna get him to talk.
You can do that while we're doing this. It's gonna take a while.
Do you want to just start now?
Yeah, we might as well. Let's go. Give him a little tap on the face to wake him up.
Ooh, before I leave, can I cast a spell on that soldier guy?
Sure.
Can he make a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
Are you trying
Before
to be
he
a
wakes
calm
up.
person?
Can you make a wisdom saving throw as we're punching him in the head?
No, that's Said you guys
Otto feel that?
waking him up. So.
15.
Oh fuck! Nothing happens. I'm running away.
Okay.
I was gonna charm him, but
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of
Yeah.
doing too.
I tried.
It's fine. You would have found out that this person is immune to charm.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It's an elf.
I wasted
That's
that
an
spell
elf.
slot.
No, it's not at all. It's because
Oh, it's a fiend, that's right.
thing.
It's a fiend. Just
Yeah.
calm
Yeah,
my inner
so-
Tristan.
He wakes up, looks around at this giant horned guy, and
wolf that just
And
was
then the
at
little
his
girl.
Tristan's holding him.
and then standing right in between them is this like, little girl, just like kind of sitting and waving and smiling.
Tristan's still holding him.
Okay.
So it's like behind him,
You
right?
can still see his eyes. He
And
still
the-
has use of his eyes.
And the guy that just cut down 2 of his friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he looks up at you guys, looks a little confused, and then looks directly to One Swing's eyes and be like, interesting.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna pull out my dagger. I'm gonna walk up close to him and be like,
Okay.
so, why were you burning down this little temple here?
Now explain to me why I would tell you that.
Tristan squeezes.
Can I cut off his ear?
Cut off his fingers.
No, Tristan squeezes.
He
Tristan is
kind of-
still holding him.
He kind of lets out a little bit of a groan. He's like, this isn't even close to the beginning of all of our plans. And you see, he starts to chuckle, and the blackness of his eyes start to recede, showing bright blue eyes that kind of look around. You're like, what? Where am I?
I stab him in the head.
No!
Go ahead.
Yeah,
roll
I'm
it.
gonna try and stop him.
You're gonna, okay.
Tristan pulls away. Tristan's still holding him.
Okay.
I rolled an 18.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh.
shit.
Roll me a check, Krakus.
What kind?
An athletics check.
What's Tristan rolling?
Wait, what
And
do you
we
mean?
could-
Oh,
I
you
said I
Tristan
pulled
is
away.
pulling-
So,
Oh,
okay, both of them are trying to pull away, so one of
Okay.
them could do it at advantage? Question mark.
yeah. I would say one of you guys can do it at advantage, and Leaf, I need you to roll an acrobatics check instead of a attack roll.
Can he take advantage?
Take advantage? Okay. Alright, the first roll is better. Dirty 20.
30-20.
Oh. Tiebreaker.
What is happening right now?
So usually the way
Both of our
sets
dexes are the best, are the same.
So usually the way it wins is towards the status quo. So usually you're making a check to change the circumstances of something.
So you have to beat
But what the status
thing.
quo here
Murder.
is weird.
Well, but
I feel like it should be defender's advantage?
so-
Question
Yeah.
mark.
Here, I'm gonna rule in favor of Tristan here. So Tristan's able to pull away the person, and Krakus is able to kind of throw Leaf off balance enough that his dagger goes into the floor in front of this person.
Cool. Uncharacteristically, Tristan will throw this guy up against a wall, still holding him by the neck, and go, "Tell us everything you know."
I don't even know where I am. My name's Tegan.
Hi, Tegan.
I'm gonna check his fingers for those rings.
Okay? You do find another one of those wordstone rings on him.
Mhm.
There is a big crack across the stone, though, at this point.
Big crack. Okay. Go ahead, Tristan. Keep doing what you're doing.
Keep going.
Well, I don't know. The last thing I remember is that I was in Morath, and you know I was volunteering to help guard one of the guard an area for someone. I was looking for coin, and And that's all I remember. Where am I?
Tristan looks back to the group and goes, I think we should get this guy back up top.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna show him, like, pull the ring in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, where did you get this?
That was given to all of us that were guarding anything in Morath.
Just in Morath? It's not all of you Otterlandian soldiers?
What? No, I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not from
he's not.
Otterland.
He's not.
I came from Fenharrow. I was looking for work and went to Morath. I mean, Morath is in Otterland, but I'm from a small village in Fenharrow.
I have no idea what any of this means. I'm just gonna look and make sure everybody understands what he's saying. Like,
Eve is also in the same boat.
Yeah.
Except from around here.
I'm just sulking you didn't let me murder him.
You've got Eve, who isn't from around here. You've got One Swing, who doesn't really know that much. You've got Tristan, who also really doesn't know that much. And then
Leaf that's depressed as hell because he couldn't kill something.
make a history check. Krakus, you recognize Morath.
Sure.
Being a city in the southern areas of Otterland. The mountains near the border of
I got an
Fenharrow.
18.
For a history check?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you know the same. Morath is in southern Otterland near the border of Fenharrow and Melisande.
how south?
Like, right at the border.
Okay.
Like, this guy has traveled a couple of weeks.
To get here to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Tristan.
Probably about a week, actually. It probably would have taken him about a week.
I'm gonna look for like that like nod of like I understood what he's talking about from anybody. And
the wolf kind of nods, and I guess Leaf would, if he decided to show that he knows this. Would as
No.
well.
no.
Leaf is still mad. I know we're stupid Morath is. Kill him.
I'm gonna look at him and be like,
From?
so you don't remember, you know, like burning this temple down or anything like that?
What? What temple? Where am I?
Wait, I'll roll it on my own. Give me a DC, Ben.
DC 10 to remember where you are.
I rolled a 10.
We're in
Okay.
parents.
Yeah, that place. You're in Paranth. You're in Paranth. That, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Wait. Paranth?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Terracin?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You just see his eyes go even wider. It's like, how did I get here? Who are you?
I'm gonna like turn his body and like show him the hole. Apparently, you came from there, bud.
That's how babies are made.
Tristan again says, I just think I think there are some people up top that will want to talk to him.
I agree. I just wanted to get as much information so they don't lie to us.
Avir and Otto.
Cut off his finger.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do it.
I would say about 10-15 minutes after you leave Avir, you do eventually catch up with Otto.
Has he been crop dusting the whole time?
Just whistling and farting as he climbs up the stairs.
It's been a 15-minute
Turning
tube.
around and going back. And as soon, she would get within like 30 I would notice her within around 30 feet. She would hear my voice in her head and be like, "And when we get to the top, we're gonna stay quiet. Didn't take you for the brave one, though."
Okay, dick.
About 15 minutes down, you do make a perception check. I would say looking for the end of this. It's dark outside. You're not seeing light coming.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? 15. You guys do start to hear some wind and are catching a little bit of a breeze coming down the tunnel. So you probably about 10, 15 feet away from the... You said you wanted to stop at 30 feet away from the entrance?
We'll say about 10 or 15 is fine. I just
Okay.
want to pop my bugs out as soon as I get a few seconds from the top.
Okay. Easy enough. You get to the top. What are you doing?
Looking around, checking for any kind of presence of people, if they've moved from here or they just came to here.
Make a perception check.
Uh,
I'm sorry. A survival check.
Survival?
Yeah.
Same roll. 17.
17. You do see right outside this tunnel some excavation equipment, as though people needed to be able to dig. There are some various footprints of like human booted footprints around the area, all going off into the forested mountain range, as you are in the middle of the mountains. It's quite chilly here.
But there's no.
I'm a
He
little
doesn't
used
see
to
any
it.
people, right?
No people.
Okay.
No people. Could I determine how long ago people were moving away from this spot?
With that survival check, I would say the last bit of movement would have been a few hours ago.
Going away or coming to?
Going away and heading south. So it looks like they went out of the Torre and are heading southwards through the mountains and towards the Oakwold Forest.
Can we tell how many people?
Go ahead and make a survival check.
That's out towards my neck of the woods, isn't it?
That is out towards your neck of the
18.
woods. 18? Yeah, about 5 or 6 more people heading southwards.
I'm just gonna say, so the direction that they're heading puts them about my neck of the woods.
We probably should get everyone else before we head that way.
It's like pushing 11 o'clock at night. It's getting late for you guys. Yeah. You guys heading back through the tunnel, or what are you doing, Otto?
Oh, fuck.
He's gonna do something stupid. I can feel it.
I want to do something stupid so bad.
Yep.
I want to follow him.
Can I try to persuade him to not do that?
Please do, because I'm not following him.
Okay, go
That's
ahead.
a 13.
My passive insight's higher than that.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh.
You see that he is really itching to go southwards. He looked really worried, knowing that where he's from is in the general direction of where these guys are going.
I want to mention that Otto would remember the plans that me and him had for this evening.
Yes, but oh fuck! I'm gonna roll
Should we-
percentile. Tell
Okay.
me. You tell me, DM, high or low.
Let's go high.
So the dice have decided that it is an exact 1
Oh,
out of 100. I got a
Wow.
1.
Nicely rolled, buddy.
I just take off.
Okay, then make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
yeah.
Oh boy.
17.
Fuck.
Oh god, I have a lot of wisdom.
All right. Otto is running into the woods in the middle of the night
Yep.
in terrain that you are not entirely familiar with, Avier. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm not that dumb. I don't care about him that much. I'm going back through the tunnel. Have fun, idiot.
Good move. Smart move.
Alrighty. Otto is somewhere, and
Oh boy.
I'm gonna
I-
book it back through the tunnel.
okay, I would say if you're sincerely booking it, probably takes you about 10 minutes to get back there. You see the guard looking incredibly worried. He looks really confused. Just I would say with your passive insight, you would know that something's not quite right. He doesn't look the same as when he was attacking everyone. And this, while looks like the same person, also doesn't look like the same person.
Okay, she's not concerned with that. She immediately wants to tell everyone that Otto took off and that we're gonna have to deal with that, but we're obviously in no condition to do that now.
Correct.
Oh.
Yup.
And
I
on
tried,
that
guys.
note, that is where we're going to end for the night.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
Still no long rest. Yay!
Nope.
3 sessions in the same day.
10 hit points left for Tristan.
Oh,
4.
God.
I have
Sorry,
4.
guys.
4?
And Otto is somewhere.
Otto has left the
Looking
building.
over the rainbow.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for
Way up
stopping
high.
by, everybody. I hope you have a great
We
evening.
can
You
talk
guys do
about
realize that
that.
we leveled up last week, right?
Yeah,
We did.
you guys.
But we
yeah,
can't.
but you can't until you.
Until we long rest.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you
At
guys
this
later
rate,
on this week.
we'll be able to do 2 levels and 1 long rest.
See ya.